So this was over here leaning like that, doing nothing. The wind blew real hard, knocked it over, and it landed on that notch and caused that crack. And this is $370 something. Oh, brand new, you know. I got lots more, but damn, I don't know if it's gonna be usable or how well it would work if it worked, but all of that glass is cracked. Damn. Okay, I'm hoping for some sunlight today. Tomorrow is gonna rain, so if I'm gonna do this, I got everything I need. If I'm gonna do this, I better just get started. I got 6 hours left before I gotta leave, and let's see what we can get done. Okay, all I'm doing here is removing the tarp, and I had to clean up a little bit. You got to clean up your area before you actually start. Okay, first thing I've got to do is measure. Well, I'm going to put a 12-foot board from here to there. It's going to overhang. It's overhang on that side. It's going to overhang on this side. I've got to get the angle here and there. So it occurred to me that there's going to be, of course, a gap all along here when I put the 2x6s in. And I got almost done with this thing, and I was like, well, wait a second. What the hell am I doing? Why don't I just cut a slice through here? I mean, I don't know if that's 6 inches or not. It's definitely, I think it's more. But I could have just cut along the top at 6 inches and then created a slice here, you know, for each board. I think that would have gone a lot, would have been a little bit more work. But I would have had, I don't know, maybe I'll do that on the other side. Yeah. I mean, I'm already done with this one. Right. Yep, I definitely should have thought it through before I cut that other side, because this is cool. I just don't know why I didn't think of that before. So I've got the other board. I can always find a way to patch it back on, but I don't think so. I guess I can run a 2x4 there, but nah. Oh, fuck. There's a way to do it. I know there's a way to do it. I bet you I can run a 2x4 in between the 2x6s that I'm going to be putting there. Run a 2x4 in between and then screw that thing back in. That's the only thing I can think to do. But yeah, this was a cool idea. Should have thought of it before. And that is about right. Remember, you're going to lose a little distance, and these aren't exactly, if I remember, they're not exactly 12 feet. But that's 23 and a half, and the other one's about the same. It is... Oh, this is the slow part. But once I get the measurement, it'll move. Okay, and 24. We'll go with 23 and a half on one side and 24 on the other. All right. Now I got to make my notch, my notch locations. And what you do is you measure the distance from there to there. Get you a better view. So the notch clearly doesn't go this direction, it goes this direction. So what you do is you mark right where this 2x4 is, and you get your measurement here. It looks to be 3/8. So you go up 3/8 here and go that direction. And I'm going to put 3/8 right there. And it should be the same on the other side. I changed my mind. I want the back side to be smaller because I think it's going to be really cool to have a long overhang up there. I do want somewhat of an overhang here so that when it rains, water doesn't go into the foundation. That was the whole point. So it'll be a foot, let's try 1.5 feet. If we go 1.5 feet, 16 inches. It's a, yeah, look at that. That's a compromise, right? Okay, so 32 inches on one side, 16 inches on the other. We're going to do this again. Scratch that off. Go arrow up. We're going to say 3/8. All right. And that's how I'm going to cut it, that direction. I'm going to mark here and here because we have a little more to think about here. And 1/2 inch, right? Well, they go in, I think it's just a fraction over 1/2 inch, so here we go. It would be really nice if it didn't rain on me today while I'm doing this and the sun would come out. Please just don't rain on me. What you're not seeing here is that I'm using a variable speed oscillating multi-tool to carve out. I guess a lot of people might just use a handsaw or miter. It seems to work for me though. Yep, that's a tight fit. Yeah, that's good. That's my template. Please don't rain. I'm okay with this, just don't rain. As I suspected, putting the notch in this board lowered it just a fraction. So I'm going to remeasure this and then cut this this top off. Try this again. Yeah, this ain't easy to do by yourself. That's pretty high up to have to raise that thing. There. I fixed it. There we go. I made a mistake though. I was supposed to cut these 1.5 inches wide. I cut them 2.5 inches wide. Yeah, idiocy. But at any rate, these 3 will be a little wider. A little wiggle room there. I'll figure out how to patch that up. Number 2. What you're not seeing here behind the wall is I'm trying to hoist this 12-foot board up about 12 feet from the ground, and I have to get on the ladder to do it. So it's not terribly heavy because it's not treated wood, but that's how it's happening. Yeah. Good fit. I gotta put these in, and then I gotta get the sides taken care of. Fill these gaps that I created here. Okay, it's ready to go. I got to put the boards across and then the roof. This is the part that's so difficult. So, you can see it's a bit of a process. I should not have put those 2 screws in. I think it's going to put too much pressure on it. Three o'clock. I've got 2 hours. Well, less than that. Might just finish this right on time. Because I gotta get going before 5 o'clock to work. These are self-drilling, self-sealing wood screws designed for this purpose. And putting on the last panel. It's not that I have a real problem with heights. It's that this is seriously awkward. And if you get on a roof, you've got to get back off the roof onto the ladder. And that's just not fun. I'm climbing on the roof. All right, so that's the roof. Yeah, I just got to finish the front. A little bit scary up here. All right, so part 2 of this is going to be finishing this side right here, but with a furring strip, but also putting some furring strips right through here and shimming every single opening according to exactly the size it is. And of course we've got that as well on both sides. So this I can't see it with this angle. All right, this didn't quite cover the OSB on the outside. I do have a solution for that, but it's not going to be more tin. It's going to be some tape that I've got. Okay, the not quite finished product. The roof itself is fairly solid. The reason it sticks out so forward like that is because I wanted to make sure that the rain doesn't get into the door. It sticks out a little bit on the opposite side for the same reason. I just didn't want to have to deal with gutters. You may be wondering about the sides, and the sides are not going to require any overhang, and that's okay. Every project is different. So again, the roof is put together with self-tapping, self-sealing wood screws for tin roof. You will find those usually with the tin roof in the hardware store of your choice. Make sure that's what you're getting to make this project work. Otherwise, you're going to have leaks. I did drill a few extra holes accidentally when I missed the furring strip. And as a result, after the light rain, there were some leaks, just 3 minor leaks. So I'll go back and seal those up with the Henry's. It's Henry's sealant for this purpose, and it's clear. Okay, and that's it. Over and out. Thank you for joining me on this trip.
remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe.